Alright guys, today is Friday, July the 12th. And I'm pretty sure I entered into the spirit world about 3:30 this morning. Let me take you back to yesterday. This might help explain some of the things. Yesterday, I started ripping all the old plants out of the garden. That's all I'm going to show you of that. There's an upcoming video that'll explain it all. But just keep that in mind. Alright guys, I thought I'd take you out in nature, since this is all about the spirits. It all started this morning about 3:30 a.m. I was laying in bed. No, not that. My alarm is set for 3:50, and then I have a second alarm set at 4:12. It's very rare I use either alarm. I usually wake up just before the alarm and I cut it off. But this morning was different. Somewhere between, I'm going to say 3:30 a.m. and 4 o'clock. I was laying in bed and I heard what sounded like a woman's voice. And I don't want to say it said help, but it was something like help. But it was like loud and then faded off into the background. And I was like, what in the world is that? And I think I was sound asleep at the time, so I woke up. I laid there for a few seconds, listening again, and then thought, well, I must have been having a dream. So anyhow, I looked up and it was getting close to the alarm going off, so I reached over and cut the alarm off. At the time I did that, I laid back down, waiting on it to get to 3:50, and sure enough, I hear it again. So this time I'm a little bit concerned. I'm thinking, okay, maybe the wife went in the kitchen and fell or something like that. So anyhow, I reach over and nope, she's still there. So now I'm just laying there thinking, what was that? Because it sounds like it's way away. And sure enough, a third time, I hear the voice. And it's like it starts off high and then it goes low. And then it just went away. So to be honest with you, I have no clue what it was. But it was like it was a warning to me of something kind of or another. I don't know. Well, I laid there for 5 or 10 minutes, and then the wife started stirring around, and she said that she asked me why I hadn't got up yet. And I was still thinking about these noises that I had heard, but obviously she didn't hear them. So I was like, okay, it must have been a dream. But I'm 60 years old and I have never had the same dream within 30 minutes. Unless it was one of those where you wake up and go back to sleep and wake up. I don't know. I was totally confused. Well, I told the wife to go ahead and get up first and get ready because she has to drive to the gym, and it was getting to be a little late now. When I say late, probably like 4:05 in the morning. So she jumped up and got ready, and I just laid there wondering what that noise was. Once she got dressed, I asked her if she'd heard anything, and she said no. I said, well, be careful when you drive to the gym today. And I told her what I had heard, and I thought, well, maybe it's some kind of warning from the spirit world. But then I noticed my hand was hurting, and I was like, man, what's going on with my hand? So I looked down and it was pretty swollen. I remembered from the day before that when I was doing my gardening work, something either bit me or I grabbed a plant with my bare hands, because you know me, I don't wear gloves. And I felt like a small sting. So I don't really know if a spider bit me or if it was some kind of poisonous plant. I guess we'll find out in time. But my hand was pretty swollen. I'll show you a picture. So then I started thinking, maybe I'm turning into Spider-Man. And I'm getting my spidey senses in. I'm not sure.
Spider sense as a feeling or premonition that something is about to happen or that something somewhere is going wrong.
Now I'm being attacked by a kitty cat. Seems like where I go, she goes. Yeah, check out that hand, by the way. Wow. These all look like little bite marks, but I don't know. Could be some kind of poisonous plant. Well, I laid there another few minutes and then decided, okay, it's time for me to get up. It's time to hit the gym. And the wife's already got a head start on me, but all I have to do is walk into mine. So I go out to the gym, take my pre-workout, and off to the races I go. It was International Chest Day today, by the way.
Bro knows that Monday through Thursday is International Chest Day, the most sacred days of the week. But not for you, Cupcake. You have to earn your chest day.
Had a great workout. But just as I'm getting started, I hear one of my security cameras go off in my garage. That's the side that my wife parks on. So I look down at my phone and sure enough, she's pulling back up. This is only like 15 minutes later. So I'm thinking, okay, it was about her. Maybe she got in a bad wreck or something and she had to come home. It's not like her to show back up at the house. So I go and meet her at the kitchen door and, well, the gym was closed. People didn't show up for their job. So everybody was sitting outside waiting. Yeah, at Crunch Fitness. But, okay, told you I didn't like that place. But anyhow, so she was frustrated and didn't want to work out. So she went in and did something while I finished my workout. I got my wife to check with my daughter because in the dream or whatever it was, the spirit world, it was a woman that was yelling for help. So we checked with her. I would have texted her, but I send her motivational videos every morning by the dozens, and I'm sure she would have never even looked at my text. So the wife did, and she said she's a-okay. My son was leaving for work, so I saw he was a-okay. So I don't know, my next thought was I'd never be lucky enough to be Spider-Man. So that brought me to the movie Young Guns, back when they were drinking the mushrooms, the magic mushrooms, to get them into the spirit world to learn which direction to go. That would have been more like me, probably.
It's just like a butterfly. Butterfly flies to a flower.
Yeah, and this too. So now I'm thinking maybe the spider bite poisoned me and it's making me hallucinate.
Hey, dog, did you see the size of that chicken?
I don't know. Anyhow, all this said,
This is great.
if you're a female friend of mine, be careful what you do today. And if anything weird happened to you between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, let me know. Because I'm telling you, this was a strange, strange dream for me. Not anything like the dreams I normally have.
You got the handcuffs?
They're right in my bag.
But anyhow, I just had to put this in here and wanted to share it with y'all. Yeah, this is not one of my normal videos. Y'all have a good rest of your day.
Well, you're not. You're not. You're no crazier than the average asshole out walking around on the streets, and that's it.
Got a flop. Oh, it's a belly rubbing. Oh.